Hello, dear students. Here is Reden Private School, and you are grade 5 monolingual students. I am your English teacher. Today we'll see tenses in English. What are tenses? Tenses are time. When we ask the question when. Is it in the present simple? Is it in the present progressive? That's tense. This is the tense. When we say tense, we are talking about time. Now, tomorrow, yesterday, last week, etc. Okay? And here is everything is clear, I think. So, present simple, we have tense number 1, present simple. If we want to use the present simple, we have some time words. Look here, the word time words means the key. These words help us to guess which tense we have to use. For example, if we find every day in the sentence, we will use the present simple. If we find now, we will use the present progressive. It's called also present continuous. If we find, for example, in the sentence usually, which tense should we use? Yes, very good. We will use the present simple because in the sentence we have the word usually. And if we have at this moment in the sentence, we have the word at this moment. Which tense will we use? Yes, very good. We will use the present progressive tense. Look here. At this moment, it's used with the present progressive tense. Or we can say present continuous. If you want to call it present progressive, it's okay. If you want to call it the present continuous, it's also okay. In our book, Get Smart 5, they call it the present progressive. So with now, right now, at this moment, we use the present progressive tense. We find the word. If we find now in the sentence, we use the present progressive. And if we find every day, always, sometimes, usually, never, we will use the present simple tense. Okay, good. I will give you some sentences. You will understand more. Read and learn. Read and learn. We read these sentences. John writes an article for the newspaper every day. John writes an article for the newspaper every day. This is sentence number 1. Sentence number 2. John is writing an article for the newspaper now. John is writing an article for the newspaper now. Look, here we have John. Here we have John. Here we have an article. Here we have an article. Here we have for. Here we have for. Here we have the. Here we have the. Here we have newspaper. Here we have newspaper. But here, time, in time, it's not the same word. Here we have every day, and here we have what? Now. When does John write the article for the newspaper? Here in this sentence, every day. And in the second sentence, when does John write the article for the newspaper? Or when is he writing the article? It's now. So this time word, this is called time word. And this is called also time word. And we saw together, I will show you this. Just 1 minute. Okay. Look here, we have the time words. And here also we have time words. Look at these time words. We have every day, always, sometimes, usually, and never. These time words are used in the present simple. If we want to express the present simple, we can use these time words. And these time words now, right now, at this moment, they are used to express an action in the present progressive. Okay, so here we have the time word every day. Which tense we have to use? Every day, every day, every day. Yes, it's here. So we will use the present simple. And we will say, for example, John writes an article for the newspaper every day. John writes an article for the newspaper every day. This is called present simple tense. This verb, right, is conjugated in the present simple tense because we have the time word every day. Okay, the verb is to write. Here we have the same verb, but look, the time word is not every day, is not always, is not sometimes, it's not usually, it's not never. So it is now. So will we use the present simple tense? No, teacher. We will use which tense? Yes, we will use the present progressive tense. What is the present progressive tense? It's not composed of one part. It's not composed of one part. It's composed of more than one part, like here. Right? We will say John is writing an article for the newspaper now. When John is writing when is John writing the article for the newspaper? It's now. So we don't say John writes an article for the newspaper now. No, we don't say this. We say John is writing an article for the newspaper now. And if it's not John, it's me. For example, I. Okay, it would be. Can we say John? I is writing. No, we will say I am writing. We will say I am writing. Okay, just 1 minute. Yes, we will say what? I am writing. Follow the teacher. Yes, I am writing a newspaper for the article now. Yes, very good. We can say I am writing an article for the newspaper now, or we can say also I'm writing. I'm writing. It is the short form. I am writing an article for the newspaper now, or I'm writing an article for the newspaper now. If we don't have I, if we have she, for example, what can we say? Just 1 minute. Can we say she am writing an article for the newspaper now? No, we would say what? She is writing an article for this newspaper now. Is it clear? Yes, I hope so. Very good. Okay. We continue. If we change she with we, what we will say? What will we say? Do we say uh, we is writing an article for the newspaper now? No, teacher. We will say we are. We are writing an article for the newspaper now. Please write all this in your notebook. Please do it. Yeah. If we have they, what can we say? We say they is writing, they am writing, or they are writing. Yes, we will say they are writing an article for the newspaper now. Very good. We go back to this sentence. Look here. Just 1 minute. Okay. Here we have John writes an article for the newspaper every day. Which tense is this? This is the present simple. Which tense is this? This is the present progressive or the present continuous. We work on this sentence. Look here. John writes an article for the newspaper every day. We can, if we want to change John, we'll say, for example, I. Instead of John, I will say I. Do I say I? Do I say I write a newspaper for and sorry, I write an article for the newspaper every day? No. With I, we don't put S. We say I write a newspaper, an article, sorry, I write an article for the newspaper now. Yes, with I, with we, okay, we say we write, I write, okay. We say also you write. We don't say you writes. You write an article for the newspaper every day. But if we have Fatma or she, what can we say? We will say she, not she write, we say she writes. She writes an article for the newspaper every day. Is it clear? Very good. But and it, so he, she, it, we add s to the verb. It drinks, it writes. But who writes? Yes, it writes. The computer writes. صح ولا؟ it غير العاقل. Good for the animals, for the objects, etc. So he, she, it, the verb in the present simple takes an s. But you, they, we, okay, I, the verb doesn't take an S at the end. We say I write, we write, you write, they write, etc. Is it clear? Yes, teacher. It's very, 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 very clear. We have also are also. It can be are or is as we like. Is writing, are writing, and am writing. Okay. Am writing with I. Yes. If we have you, we say you are writing. Yes. And if we have they, we say they are writing. Okay. And which tense is it? It's the present progressive tense. And if we have it for the animal or for the computer, an object, do we say it are writing? No, teacher. We say is. It is writing. When? Now. We have he. He is writing. And she. Also, the verb is. She is writing. She is drinking. She is waiting. She is jumping. She is reading. She is driving. وهكذا. What is it? It's the present progressive tense. When do we use the present progressive tense? When we have these time words. Now, right now, at this moment, etc. Good. Thank you. We move to some exercises just to practice. Yeah. We read and we learn and practice. Why not? We read the sentence together. If you want to write it on your notebooks, yes, do it, please, for me. Very good. Okay. You can stop the video and you can write these two sentences, just only these two sentences. Okay. Good. Read. Yeah. They always dash a pizza. The verb is what? Is eat. John dash a pizza now. The verb is eat. I want you to put one of these. Eats, eat, are eating, is eating, or am eating. Choose one of these verbs. So, it's the one verb, sorry, it's one verb. But which tense we have to use? Be careful. Think about it. What we have to do first, we have to find the time word. Where is the time word of the first sentence? It's always. Very good. Where is the time word of the second sentence? It's now. Good. So, we try to find the time word always. It's used with which tense? We have here time words. Yes, and here we have also time words. So we have here every day, always, sometimes, usually, never. Here we have another list of time words. Now, right now, at this moment. And always here is with this list. So the verb eat must be used in which tense? Yes, in the present simple. What does it mean, present simple? Means something, an action happening as a habit every day, always, or sometimes, or usually. So, always, with always, we use the present simple tense. Okay? When we say present simple, it means that the verb is composed of only one part. Here we have one part, and here we have two parts. So, we will not take none of these, we will take this or this. So, they always. So always, yes, I told you it's present simple, so it's not this. Yes or no? Good. Now, always, sorry, they, always, they, with they. Do we say they eat or they eat? Yes, we have said also, we have said so far in the previous slide that with they, I, we, you, the verb in the present simple doesn't take an S. So which verb we will choose? Yes. Which form? Is it eats or eat? Yes, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Which verb? Yes, it's eat. Very good. It's not eat. Why? Because it's they. We say they eat. We don't say they eat. Good. Here we have John. A pizza now. The verb is always eat. Oh, how is the form? Do we put eats or eat or are eating or is eating or am eating? Just find the time word. Here is the time word. It's now. So we find now here in this list. We look for now. Is there here? Is it available in this list? No. Is it available in this list? Yes. Here is now, teacher. Good. So, which tense will we use? We will use the present progressive tense. If you want to call it continuous, it's correct. Progressive, it's the same as continuous. Good. So, we will use one of these lists. Okay, one of these verbs in this list, I mean. Good. So, do we say John are eating? Or John is eating? Or John am eating? Of course, yes. I am hearing you telling the true answer, the correct one. Yes. We count till 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, it's eating. John is eating a pizza now. John is eating a pizza now. Very good. I hope that you have understood these or this what we have seen till now. You can write sentences on your own, and why not you can send them to me through the WhatsApp. I'm waiting, but don't forget to write your own names and class. Good. We continue. Yes, we have another just two other sentences. Okay, and we will stop. I don't want you to get bored. I want you to be happy when you learn with teacher Monia. Yes? Yes. Okay. Here we have the first sentence. I dash my teeth every day. John dash to the teacher. Now. Yes, so the verb here is not eat, is not drink, is not, the verb is brush. What do we do to our teeth? We brush our teeth. And here we will have the verb listen. Okay, we will say good. Now here I my teeth every day. The time word is every day. It's in this list. Yes. So we will use the present simple tense. And I'm asking you this question. I will ask you this question. Do we say I brushes or I brush my teeth every day? Yes, of course. We say I brush my teeth every day. Because with I, you, they, we don't say brushes. We say brush. We don't add anything to the verb. It's like the infinitive. Okay. So I brush my teeth every day. Why we haven't said we are brushing? I am brushing my teeth every day because we have every day, and with every day we use the present simple. Teacher, yes, good. Here is every day, always, sometimes, etc. I will give you, inshallah, a task, a homework with many sentences. You will practice a lot. Good. So we say, I brush my teeth every day. We continue with the second sentence. John. Yes, read. You are scared. John. Yes, John. Yes, read. John, you stop the video and you do this sentence. You conjugate the verb. Which verb I told you? It's the verb listen. Okay, where is the time word? It's now. And with now we use which tense, teacher? Good, we use the present progressive or the present continuous. You want to call it progressive or continuous as you like. Good. And we will say, yes, now is here. Now. If we find right now, yes, we use the present progressive. And if we have at this moment, we use also the present progressive. Good. So, very good. We will use the present progressive. The verb is listen. What can we say? We say are listening, or am listening, or is listening. Is it Amwa Bokash? No, teacher, it's not Amwa Bokash. Do you know Amwa Bokash? I know him. Is it Amwa Bokash? Yes. Okay. So we have here John. John are listening. John am listening, or John is listening. If we want to change John, it will be what? With which pronoun? It will be he, or they, or we, or she, or it, or what? Yes, John is not it because John is not a dog. Yes, John is one. Is not she because he is not a girl. So it will be he. And with he, what do we say? He is listening, or he am listening, or he are listening. Yes, yes, very good. So you stop the video, you write the sentences, and we will see the answer together. And this is the end of our video. Thank you very much. See you next time.